All right, Robert Reed back again, and this has been a quest to get to 2200, and I am currently in a big tailspin. And all the way down to 2053, but let's see if we can get us a game. We'll start a game. All right, so basically less than a week ago, I was up to 2188, and I get on here late at night, and I just keep playing and keep losing, and it's not good. All right, so he starts off with e4. I will go b6. Bishop comes out, and now, depending on whether the knight comes out or the bishop comes out, I can either go with e6 or g6. And now g6 prepares to meet the push. All right, so he's not planning on pushing it, so I can go with a typical Hippo now. And he's going with a center like this. And in this situation, a lot of times the c5 push will be the push on the board that you have to play. Right now, if its queen comes up, we'll go here. Now, if the queen comes up, we push. And we see this quite often. Now, this guy's hit once. So I can go here and hit it again. Right? So right now, how's he going to defend this pawn? And the other thing is, I can actually get the bishop pair, because all right, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Now I'm threatened to win. If he pushes, I can come in here, and now I can get the bishop pair. Okay, and there we go. We will take the pawn instead. And now I'm threatening here. He may end up just taking. He does. And we have the bishop pair. And now I'm threatening to take right here and mess his pawn structure up. So I'm up a pawn. All right, here we go. We're going to mess his pawn structure up. We're going to push here. Nice, he's going to go that route. All right, now we're going to come in here, and we're threatening here. We're double protecting here, and now we can come in here, and he can come here. And let's castle. I may push here. He can drop. He can drop it back. If he drops here, there's no way I'm going to. There's no way I'm taking. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. What's he gonna do? He's going to take right there. All right, we're going to go here. Then we're coming here. So you're going to come in here. I'm trying to get him to push right there. If he doesn't push, I can take. Then I can double. I'm going to push here, take there. All right, let's drop back. All right, we're gonna push here. We're gonna push him out. I may even come here. But if he pushes, I take. Come here first, then push. You end up pushing. Now you can't do that. You can't push. All right, there we go. All right, so now we're threatening. We're threatening this. And what if I take? Nah, we're gonna just do this. We're gonna do this. He takes. I take. He's the bishop. The bishop is dead meat. All right. Takes. All right, we're gonna take here. I mean, he can take there as his best bet. At least he gets a pawn for the bishop. Well, he gets a pawn for the bishop. If I take this way, he straightens his pawns out. All right, he can't. That does him no good. This does him no good. This, all right, he's gonna win that pawn. He's got to take this way. He's got to take this way. Rook's coming over, and now I'm gonna come right in here. He pushes here, doesn't matter. I'm coming right in here. He comes over. All right, there we go. And where's he gonna go? He's gonna come in here. What do I do? We're gonna, do we do this? We're gonna do this. He's probably gonna do this. Other rook's coming. All right, so I've spent a little less than 3 minutes, and I should have a winning position if I don't mess it up. He's got to defend here. All right. Let's do this. Can't push. Give him a check. All right, if he pushes, I give him a check. He drops back. Come in here for check. Then I end up with a mate on him. He can do this. I will come here. And now, once again, he's going to have some problems. He's got to defend. All right, we're coming here. And now he is got major problems. What are we going to do? Take here. All right, what do we do? We don't want to. Push. He takes. Let's do this. He takes. And we're going to come here. And now he's got to come here. And he's got to defend. Yeah, that doesn't do him any good. He comes here. I take. He takes. Take. All right. So spent 4 minutes on this game, and I don't see an out for him. If he comes here, I can just take and pin. And then if he takes, or he could do that. He could do that right there. And what we will do is we'll do this. Now he's, my God, I just can't believe this. You can't make this up. All right. Oh my gracious. Had a good game going and literally just move my queen here or king here. Keep his rook out. I am threatening mate. Unbelievable. All right. He comes here. I take. He comes here. I give him a check. No, he comes here. I give him a check. Oh my gracious. How in the world did this get so messed up? Okay, I'm still good. All right, let's do this. Let's get this stupid rooks off the board. Get the stupid rook off the board. And let's go. Where's he going? He's got to go right here. All right, so there's that. All right, so okay, I suppose it's turned out all right, but I sure almost screwed this up. Okay, let's. All right, we're gonna come here first. Goes here. We're gonna come here. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna give them a check. We're gonna give them another check. And we are going to get these rooks off the board. we go. Then we'll take here. And we're going to defend this way. And okay, we're going to do this. All right, so now he can win that pawn, but that's it. There is no more. There's nothing else to win. And I will go in. I will march in and get rid of all his pawns. All right. All right, that one. That one I should have had a much easier time with that. Okay, it looks like 88.3 versus 81.6. All right, let's go back and tell you what I'm going to do is we are going to put this in a, we're going to put it in analysis. And how do I save this game? All right, we're going to add to the library. We'll add it to the Hippo collection. And then I will go to the library, go to the Hippo collection. And I'm doing this because if I do it this way, I can go through and I don't end up with the washout screen. All right, so he plays e4. And if I look at them, we played, this is our 4th time, and it's 2 wins, 2 losses. Looks like he had a winning record going into this game. All right, so he plays e4. I play b6. And we're just going with the typical Hippo. Now, he plays the bishop here. We're going to push our pawn. If he pushes his pawn, then we push. And now he's got options. If he takes, we end up in this situation, and that is bad. That's bad for him. If he brings his queen down, then I can take here. He takes, and I can literally go knight to c6, or I can just go ahead and force him out. He takes, and then come in knight to c6. But either way it goes, if he plays f4, we're going to meet it with f5. But he played this knight move, and we bring our bishop around. We're just getting our Hippo. And now he plays this way, and when I see this, a lot of times c5 may be the push that I'm going to have to go with. All right, so we just continue with the Hippo, and we'll get a few moves in. I mean, these are all just typical Hippo moves. All right, now once he plays this, I can't let him have the h6 square. And in the Hippo, it's important. The h6 square is important. You don't want his bishop coming here to trade your bishop off. All right, so you play h6. He plays his knight around. His knight can drop into here. It can drop into here. Right now, this piece right here is it's not guarded. It's well, it's loose because it's hit once, guarded once. But now I play my knight to here, and if he pushes forward, I can come in here and I can end up winning the bishop pair. And that's what I was going for. I was going to win the bishop pair. And instead, he just gives me the knight. So we take the knight, takes back, take. All right, now he plays this, but I've got to take here, messes pawn structure up. Here, I've got a winning game. And we will see later on how this pans out. Now, I'm wanting him to take, push, I don't care, which he does. All right, so he does not. So I bring my knight up. I'm threatening here, threatening to come in here. He brings his bishop around. I bring my queen up, forces his king up to defend the pawn. Still winning, so I castle. All right, he drops back. All right, we're going to drop here. So now I'm hitting the pawn if I can get rid of the knight. Okay. He brings this knight around. And here the engine wants a takes b4. I didn't. I'm planning on bringing the rook here, bring the other rook here. I actually bring the rook here, then I take. and let's say he takes back, then I bring the rook in. Either way, I've still got a winning game. He drops back. It's all right. Let's get our rook back down into where I can move. I'm not sure why that was not an unnecessary move. All right, now I'm threatening to push here and win the bishop. All right, so he made a mistake. He should have went ahead and took, but he didn't. Here, can't win it yet because I got to put my bishop here. So basically, now that I got my bishop card in the f4 square, I can win that bishop. All right, there we go. The bishop's going to fall. Okay, now the bishop falls. He straightens his pawns out, and my rook comes over, and I'm just winning right here. And he's hitting this, and I'm like, what do I want to do? I could ignore it, just let him have it, but I didn't want to give him anything. So I bring my rook or a queen back, brings his rook over, and I take. And now here, now he can't push. He can't push because I got this. And if he drops back, it's going to be a checkmate. All right. Let's go. And if he does this, I mean, I literally, I can't do that. I can just go ahead and take and win the exchange. All right, but I take, and he just brings his queen over, and now rook takes c3 actually is the best move, but I just bring my rook back. He brings his rook down, and now I've got well control of this file, the E file. All right, so now I push. Now, what was the engine's best move? The engine says, yeah, F4. F4, you want to break the position open. All right, he takes, and now I go queen to H4, and it's mate in tens, but he's got some sneaky moves. Now here, king to F8 was the better move. But king to H8 works too. All right, at this point, should have went king to H8, but I didn't. Instead, I go king to H7, and I just give him equal check. Now I'm still winning, but I just made everything so much more difficult than it had to be. So I drop back. Now he gives me a check. All right, queen's coming off the board, and now we can go king to G7, and I'm attacking here. He's got to drop back. He drops back, and now I'm going to get the other rook off the board. It's off the board, and now I'm making sure he gets his rook out of the way. He moves it, and here I kept thinking he's gonna move it to here. I'm idiot. He can't move it there. I just take it. Oh my gracious. All right, so I just take. He's gonna come down the board, rook over, and why am I defending this? I don't. Doesn't make any sense. All I had to do was bring the rook over here, and yeah, I'm set. I kept thinking he could come here, and he never could come there. All right, but anyway, he gives me a check. I drop back. Now his king comes down. All right, let's take this pawn. He pushes. Now I'm gonna give him a check. I want him over here. All right, now give him another check. And now I can get the rooks off the board, and he's lost. Actually, this move would have been better. That way, if he comes in here, I mean, I can just take. But instead, I play it the hard way, which I've tended done quite a bit in this game. All right, now I drop back and find the right move. He would have defended. But I can come down, and now everything's just protected. And he cannot get in to the position, and he resigns. All right, but with that, back to 2061, and maybe we have stopped the tilting, maybe. But anyway, we will see you on the next video.